Hello you guys, welcome to Tuesdays in the Attic. Make sure you're checking out Jen. She is linked in the description or in the title, also down below. She is playing along, I believe still. I was so behind that I have no clue, but I'm assuming she is because she's a good girl. I've got some fall photos here and we have a lovely Freak Fest formula that dates back all the way to April 2018. Now to me, that's not super long ago, but it's 5 years ago, which is crazy. I have photos from 2015, which is even longer ago. But we've got some cuts we need to make. We need an 8x4, a 9x10, 11 by half, a 2x1, and a 2.5 by 3.5. So some cuts. And I'm gonna play with what I have left still of this month's Carta Bella collection. What's it called? Carta Bella Fall Fun. And this is from the Scrap Room. It was a kit, Flavors of the Month kit this month. I've got the add-ons in here as well as the paper add-ons, so embellishment add-ons, paper add-on, whatever I had from the Shots of Life as well that went with this collection. So I've got all that in here. I'm going to start making some cuts. I've got a lot of photos, so I don't know. I might end up doing a 2-page, but like one of the pages might be super simple. We'll see. I don't have a ton of photos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're just of my son playing with his fire truck in the fall and watering the leaves on the dirt. So there's a lot of fall leaf photos, no pumpkins or anything. So there's a lot of pumpkin related in this collection, but we'll see. Maybe I will change my mind on collections too, because there is another fall collection that could work for this. We'll see. But I plan on using these photos, doing these photos no matter what. So let me go see if I have another fall collection that has enough that I could do it, because if I can do something without... Oh, do I have other fall photos in here? Oh, I do. With apples and stuff. Maybe we'll do those instead. I cannot decide. Well, I've got lots of fall photos to deal with, so I'll be right back. All right, I made a decision. I'm going to stick with doing Carta Bella, but we're not going to do those other photos because I still have a bunch of photos to do about this same day that I did a double page layout already. So we're going to try to make this a single page layout. Yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. Okay. And I think I'm going to start with this green as the base because my other 2 pages that are going to go with this just have a tiny bit of green. These are my 2 pages I made for the design team, and there's just this little strip of green, so I think we're going to start with green as our main base. This, because the strip of green exists, that means this paper is short, so none of my papers are 12 inches, so we are going to create a little border on top to help like combine that. So I'm going to, how much am I short? That's the question. A 1/2 inch. So I want 1 inch of this. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to start with my cuts yet because I want to get my base complete before I even do that. And I can't do that until I get this done. Okay. If I line this up and line that up, this should all line up. Good. Okay. So we are going to start with that. And I kind of want to use up this random piece I have that's cut. Whoa, glue just almost took a dive. That's cut like this. So we're also going to start it to look like there's a giant tag coming from the top. So, and this is just because I had cut corners off of this for that other layout. And we're gonna guess. The middle looks good enough to me. We're gonna do a hole reinforced with, let's see, let's do this orange. Which I'm shocked I don't have a lot of scraps, but at the same time I'm not, because I didn't, yeah, there wasn't a lot of papers cut. I did a lot of white background. So that's why this companion page to those other two, I want to have more color, because the background of the other one was all white. So we're gonna have this coming from that, and then maybe we'll even put something over that. And hopefully my cuts will work out with this, and this is not going to be a mess. I've got an additional light on here because this light overhead is dying. I have to charge it. I know I should really get it so I don't have a chargeable light, but it's what worked best for me. All right, and then, so that's the start of my page. It kind of looks like this is a giant envelope. Kind of like that idea. All right, I'm gonna figure out the cuts here really quick, and then we gotta figure out how we're gonna work in our photos. So, what do we need? I need an 8x4, 11 by half. Oh, 11 by half, that can span that. So what do we want to do that in? This orange. I think that's a great idea. It'll match the tag thing. 11, so I need to cut an inch off. Perfect. I cut that very crooked. That's fine. We're just gonna go with it. Don't care today. And that looks like a little bit more than whatever. Okay. So 11 by half done. Yeah, and a bunch of smaller ones. So that's why I think this will be fine. 8x4 is my biggest piece. So let's I think we'll do this plaid. Let me cut that. By 4, 9 by 2, let's do this on the red side. Maybe I want that on the bottom.
Right now it's so foggy. Oh my gosh. My favorite.
I'm gonna trim these photos down pretty small if I can. So let's, now that I've got all my papers cut, I think we're gonna do the tag at the bottom. Okay, I've put some chipboard on and a few stickers. And now I'm gonna sprinkle, I think, around some of these smaller pieces and some enamel dots. And I would like a journaling spot, but I wasn't finding, like, I wasn't seeing like the perfect spot. So I think, because I got a tag here, I think we might do little tag. Because I want to journal a little bit on this one. Oh. Gotta get my garbage arranged here. But I don't really know. Let's see how big. I don't really know how big I want to go. So we'll do it big enough and we'll hope for the best. That's what we're doing for right now. Okay. Where's my scrapey tool? It's right here. Right in front of you. Well, that came up way easier than I thought it was going to. I feel like that needs to be inked or something. But with what? Oh, how about an orange? Got some spiced marmalade here. Let that dry a little. Just to bring some color in. Okay. Do I have ATG down under here? I feel like I don't. Maybe I forgot to glue that down. That's possible. There we go. But I can't have it crooked. There we go. There. Close enough. Okay. And then we're going to put this red enamel dot over the hole. And we'll do like a cluster of leaves and apples and enamel dots. Okay. Glue time. Yes. Red and green one. Well, I'm going to finish up putting these leaves around, and yeah, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Pray for some catch up for Jackie. I did have a Craft IQ challenge go up on my Facebook group. If you are so inclined to check that out, you can. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Here's some close-ups. Bye.